to have what you hear today, solidarity with the demonstration taking place in Athens. Most of the Athens demonstrators will go to Athens. I'm sure they very much appreciate that solidarity. So for some very short speeches, particularly from the union people that have brought their banners along first of all, and then from Rory from UNF, and then from Nicole from Global Revolution in Bristol. First I'd like to introduce Anne Lemon, who's from the National Union Teachers. Do you want to come up?
A big greeting to the National Union Teachers. It's my union to fighting against fascism, and we're very proud to do that because we understand the reasons why it's important to fight against it. We're always told by government and world leaders that we're all in this together, and I think that's true, but I think the people that are in it together are the teachers, the nurses, the health workers, people who are unemployed, people who clean the streets, people who work in the shops. We're all the ones that are in it together, paying because of what the bankers and capitalism has done to us. And I think we all understand, I'm not really giving a big lecture, that the reason why fascism rises is because people are desperate. They're looking for solutions, and they're not getting solutions from their leaders. We're not getting solutions from the people that supposedly lead this country, or the people who are even in opposition. We get no solutions from them. And it's really important that people like us get together and actually spread that message out and say that actually by standing together and putting forward alternatives which will give people solutions, we can actually defeat fascism, and we can stop that being a magnet that people are drawn to through desperation, because that's what it's about. But the other thing that's really, really important is you don't defeat fascism by words, by discussions, by having an argument in the staff room. When you see a group of fascists, in order to stop them from being able to operate, in order for being able to make people feel there is an alternative, they've got to be driven off the street. And that's why organisations which get together and physically stop them from marching on our streets are really, really important. And the trade union movement has got to stand at the front of that. And I think every one of us has got a responsibility to make sure our trade unions do that and don't just pass over a bit of money, but actually put themselves into action to defend any opposition, any demonstrations where people are opposing the line of fascism.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Gwyneth from the Bristol Health Service Unite branch, who's been very active in supporting the fight against fascism. Gwyneth.
Right, I'm proud to bring greetings from Bristol Health Service branch Unite. We represent health workers of many different types within the hospitals and within the community health services all over Bristol, Bath, Weston-super-Mare. I'm proud that our banner was on the march that started here in the summer against the English Defence League, and I'm proud to be here in support of our Greek comrades. In Greece we've seen a huge fight back against austerity. I was inspired when I heard about an occupation of a hospital, and I hope you'll be able to teach us what we need to do when we need to occupy our hospitals. We're being told that there's not enough money to help to do what we want to do as decent human beings all over the place in this country too. The excuse of people coming from other countries is being made when we know the threat to our hospitals, the threat to our elderly people, the threat to our will to be decent human beings is actually from those who put profit before human beings. That is our enemy, and we ought to unite with people from everywhere and stop the fascists and all who would divide us.
Woo! If anybody wants to come up and say something, they're perfectly willing, you know, if you want to do that, then please do so. The next speaker, Rory from Bristol United Against...